once again, this is your boy Big X back at it again. And as you can see, I am playing Pokemon Tournament. Or should I say Pokken Tournament. And every now and then I'm going to do a review like this, just have some fun with it and rant or rave about it. And this right here is getting some rave reviews. Got it all started up. As you can see, you got the hometown and everything else. You got your bottom one was online battles. You got the basics. We got practice, single, and Ferrum League, which is pretty much the story mode. See what the hell's going on and be the very best like no one ever was. And I'm just gonna start off in single mode. Let's get this bitch started. And right now I'm just gonna do a basic battle. It's extra battles where you can sit there and change the rules and settings, but other than that, nah. Oh, look at me on my sexy self with my Weavile putting in work. And pretty much this game is everything I actually wanted in an actual Pokemon game. Like if I was gonna sit down and actually play one, this is what I would actually play it as. Just go in and beat the bricks off of you. And right now I'm just gonna stick with Weavile. Let's see who else is I'm gonna pick this time, just to show off some fun. Oh shit. Nope. Yeah. Let's go. And oh yeah, your support set is pretty much your backup. Whenever you need to call up a homie, only get one of them. Damn, nigga, can you turn down your truck? Sorry about that. Just get the background noise going on off time. And your support crew just helps you out once or twice, depending on how fast your gauge fills. Oh no, your little mama right here, she just yells out encouragement. And it's like your homie in the background, like, hey, look out. That's what she's for. Got a few new places to check out. Let's see which one of them. Haunted house. Yeah, haunted house. Let's go back to it. And this game, it's weird because you don't use the control stick. There's none of that. Even in the settings, you can't go and change it. Which kind of sucks, but hey, what can you do? So getting used to the D-pad is kind of going in a 3D motion. Takes a bit of time to get used to the back and forward, left and right. But once it does, it's like playing no other game. So don't stress too much on it. And if you do, wait. They will be coming out with arcade stick for this. So if you want to go old school with it, go right ahead. And as you see right now, like I'm in the 3D space. Just going off, walking up, damn it, get back here. And just beating the bricks off of him. Like if this was a real life battle, I'm trying to kill him. There ain't no fainting in my Pokemon battles. I'm just destroying you. And yeah, see, you hear her talking in the background, like my synergy gauge, little glowy space is full. And that's when I go Super Saiyan on everybody. Or pretty much if you're playing, you'll be doing the same thing too. Each attack does a good amount of damage that pretty much feels good, and each character actually has their own style. Like some are just standard straight across, up and down, everything's pretty much all good. Some are more technical, so it takes more time to get their attack combos down. And the other ones are speed based, like what I'm using with Weavile. Speed based, very quick. So that's what you use to your advantage. That's speed. As you can see him running around everywhere like a chicken with its head cut off. Well, I would be running too if a big ass Jackie Chan bird was sitting there trying to blow me up with fire. Oh, too late. Get him. Got him. Done. That's how you do it. And each time, like, depending on how you end the game, there is like 4 or 5 different little ending animations. They're cute. But yeah, like, the controls are pretty simple. Like, to start off with, this can be a straight button masher if you wanted to. And you sit there, you just press away, your 3 attack buttons. And yes, there's a jump button in this, but some people be like, oh, I want to press up to jump. Once you get a hold of this game and you play it, you'll see why you needed a button to jump. Not just pressing up, you're going to want the button to jump. Because how frantic and how the inputs are at times, you really don't want to sit there and worry about, oh, I pressed up and he might do the wrong move. Or cancel out your move. And another thing about kind of like the whole controls, the combo system, like I said, it can be easily button mashed. But like Tekken and like Street Fighter lately, it takes a bit of finesse. You don't want to always button mash just to get the easy combo. Because trust me, I'm already hearing online that you can be stuck in the air forever and fool just take you out the whole game. With combos like that, where you don't touch the ground. Because once you touch the ground, your character resets and you're invulnerable for a second. It's kind of like a damage boost. So you're like, okay, how do I want to take out this guy? Speed character going quick, fast, and in a hurry. Typical, have some fun, go around, see how you fill it out. Power based, bum rush. It's like the incredible. It's like using the Hulk in Marvel's Capcom 2. Seems like the first few hits don't even phase them. They just come in and wreck your shit. And right now you see me going against Charizard, which if you let him, he will rock your world. I remember I was doing the Ferrum League and just trying to get up there, be my own Ash Ketchum. And I had to go up against a trainer that had one, and he put in some work on me. I was almost scared. He's like, oh shit, here it comes. Especially with one of his moves where he distracts you with two like arena blasts. But just two fireballs just flying out at you. Then as you dodge it, he comes around that same side, flanks you, and just hits you with a flamethrower. And I'm like, you dirty whore. I should have known that was coming. But you're so busy trying to dodge one move, you will get hit with the next. And that's one of these things with this game. It's beautifully based to where you can set up people for attacks. Where they'll be looking out for one thing, you come in with something else, and they're completely just stuck with their pants down. And speaking of with their pants down, the game has something called the Battle Triangle. And yes, that was a just giant Diglett that just hit this fool right in his taint and grew. Anyways, the Battle Triangle. It starts off where, for a lot of people that play fighting games, you sit there and like, okay, you go for a punch, someone grabs you, but the punch still connects. Or you go for like a command grab, and it doesn't take precedent. But this game says, forget all that. We have a combat tree to where if I go to punch you and you grab me, my punch is always going to connect. It stops you from grabbing me. But if I punch you and you go for your counter takes over no matter what. But say you're going for your counter and I grab, you can't counter the grab. You just get grabbed. So it's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors. And you can pretty much almost block anything, but don't hold it. Because if you hold that block button down, they're going to go for the grab and lock you in. And that's one of the reasons you don't want to button mash. Because you'll get locked into the animation, and they'll just block, 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 block. Sometimes they might let go early, thinking you're going to do one move, and you're steady sitting there turbo pushing buttons. So just be leery of that. But other than that, this game's just all around fun. And I don't know if you've noticed, but the game switches between 2D regular side-to-side fighting and the 3D arena. But it does change up the aspects a bit. And depending on what move you do, you can actually go back and forth, and it helps you build up all your gauges, you go super, or to call up on the homies. And for me, with me, it was just nothing. It was just, all right, switch, still fighting, switch, still fighting, switch, still fighting. Because your moves is what switches it, not a button press. So you got to get used to instantly recognizing, like, hey, I've switched fighting styles, fighting ways. So my movement is now slightly different. But other than that, it's same day. Same shit, different day. And as you see, I'm fighting Chandelure as Pikachu Lucha, which I had never used him before. I was like, oh, I'll try it out for this. He is supremely technical. Just you get button mash with him. Like I said, if this is a technical one, don't button mash because you'll just leave yourself wide open. Just like there, I just got countered. Oh shit. And oh yeah, don't let the cuteness of this game fool you. They're trying to kill each other. Because if you see Chandelure's finisher, at the end of it, your soul, the Japanese wisp spirit, is over your body and it grabs it and eats it. This dirty little son of a bitch goes Shang Tsung on you and steals your soul. That is not a fade. You are now dead. Don't let these cute little monsters sit there and be like, oh, I fainted, I'll be okay. Take me to the Pokemon Center and they'll give me a berry and I'll be fine. I don't know what berries you have, but I don't know one that replaces souls. But let's see, what else do I need to touch on? Really, this game is just ridiculously fun. And as you see, I just caught up with the Unibeam again. And like, this is one of the things I never played with a Pikachu, and I'm buddy mashing right now. And as you see, it's not working as well as I would like it to. And oh, you just gotta get out there and play it. It's extremely fun. The buttons are responsive. Everything's pretty much one-to-one. I've had no problem with lag or anything. Haven't tried the online though. And the only reason I'm not, because I ain't just gonna go and get my ass handed to me right now. I'm still trying to get used to playing the game, getting my own combos down. And that's one of the things you will have to do is train with this game. You want to compete. You want to be the very best. You want to sit there and sing the song after you finish whipping on somebody. You better practice, because there's combos in this you're going to need to figure out and train. Just like I showed in the beginning, there is a practice mode. It'll teach you some of the combos, but other ones you'll probably learn and customize on your own. Because there's a few combos where you can cancel out halfway through to start something else, which takes time and dexterity to get through. And it's not like a weird button combo. It's just most fighting games you don't think of cancels in between the middle of your attacks if you're a casual. Yet if you're championship tournament status type player, you know about the cancels and all the different ways you can exploit different movements in the game. And it's perfect for that. So it's pretty much as perfect for casual players and technical ones that want to learn the ins and outs, the little cheats, and really get in there and just get to the meat of this game. And everyone's probably just thinking, well, it's just Pokemon fighting. Yeah. Ever since Pokemon first came out, we've all wanted to fight them. We want to know what took so long for me to just grab a Charizard and a Hitmonchan and go Mortal Kombat on each other. Well, we finally got it, and it works. It works very well. And this match right here is very scary, because I never use Lucario. Never have before, and usually my champ is pretty easy. But you'll get to see what I mean if you try to button mash or not used to somebody. See, okay, he tried to block, went for the grab, got him. Block, piercing move. Piercing moves pretty much is if you're blocking, it'll break right through it. It's a non-stop truck mode hit. And if you're not careful, they will go beast mode on you in this game, and you'll just be sitting there with your controller on the floor like, what happened? Like, look at me now. Just done. And ow. I'm game. You almost got me. Down one. This is like my first real painful loss. But even with that, I'm enjoying it because you get to really learn from it. You get to see how each person fights and absorb that knowledge. It's not one of those games where you just, all right, I know if I just keep button mashing, I can get it done. With some characters you can, but like I said, with other ones, don't even think about it. Study them. Go through the practice mode. Go through the practice mode. Because there's some combos in here, it's like, okay, jump, hit, jump, hit, jump, hit, jump, hit, cancel, jump, hit. And from what I'm seeing, there's like 100 hit combos out there that you don't know what to do once you're done. You just put down the controller and the game keeps going on. Which, it's true and false, but at the same time, once you input your combo, it goes through. So that's the more meticulous Tekken side of it. Like that. 138 hit combo. And that was just his special. And yes, I did get the card with Dark Mewtwo, and if you have me on Miiverse or if you've seen it before, he is ridiculously beast. Yet extremely fun to use. And just for the most part, just go out there and get this one. You'll enjoy it. The frame rate, I've never had a problem with it dropping down. Controls are very responsive. Not as fluid as I like in the not controlling, but the directions. but you easily get used to it. 3 different attacks. All of them are spot on. You got your grab, you got your counter, block, assist. Everything's button laid out. So only ones where you have to grab multiple buttons is your It's on the tip of my tongue. I'm feeling stupid right now. Your grab and your counter. That's the only time you would actually push 2 buttons at once to really pull off some type of move, unless you're doing a combo and it's like forward and hit, and you'll be all fine. So go out, get this one, and just rule the world. Get out there, have fun. And from, if you notice on the selection screen when you're looking at all the Pokemon that was went by very briefly, there's room for 6 more Pokemon to come in. So I got a feeling later on down the line, there will be a few more coming in other than just Shadow Mewtwo. So hopefully, I'm really hoping they come up with some good ones soon. I don't know, what would you like to see? Like me, I like to see like some of the original generation one, like Hitmonchan, maybe Abracadabra. I don't know, I can't remember his name, but that luchador bird that's be in the cartoon that they got now, the Pokemon. Since like Red Mysterio always jumping off the high shit trying to body slam you, I want to see him in there. And well, let's see, we'll go back to the title screen because I'm about to end this review. And like I said, just go out, get this one, have fun. And really want to practice. So you can get into that Ferrum League. Starts off easy, it'll whip your ass later. Online battle, I haven't touched yet. Local battle, I haven't had any homies over because we all work and we got to get that money. So I haven't tried fighting with a friend yet to see how the frame rate goes up and down. But pretty much that's my review, and I give it 8.5 out of 10 for Pokken Tournament. You guys have a lovely evening, and your boy is Audi 5000 deuces.